another edition of Freestyle here on WFSK 88.1 FM. Glad to be here with you. We're right past the midpoint of September. Hard to believe we're 9 months into 2016. Only got about 3 months left to go here in this year. Going to do something a little different today. We don't normally have in-studio guests, but not only do we have in-studio guests, we got a whole entourage in here. So it's kind of interesting. But let me very quickly introduce the rest of our panelists. First of all, a filmmaker and commentator, Mr. William Jenkins. How you doing, William?
Ron, I'm always good to see you. Good to see some intelligent young black men in the house. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you. We hear you.
All right. And also we have our resident economics and a soccer guru, Mr. Eddie Gray. How you doing, Eddie?
I'm well, Ron. How about yourself?
We're doing okay. And behind the board, we have our all-star producer, Mr. James Beard. How you doing, James?
Man, the best, the legend. I'm great.
Okay. And let the folk know about the other show you do here very quickly.
On Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m., Black Coffee Radio, now called Deep Grooves Radio, is 7 to 9 p.m. on Thursdays. Be sure myself.
All righty. All right. And we're going to move what we normally would do in the first segment to later on in the show so that we can get our guest on right away. And we're going to have him on for a couple segments. And he and I have been kind of having an online discussion, but tonight's the first time that we've ever really met. And this is a fellow who does a lot of things. I mean, he's in the music business, he's in the clothing business, he's in the promotional business. We're going to talk about all those things and also talk a little bit about the Nashville scene as far as young blacks and aspiring entrepreneurs. And referring to Mr. Gene Dirty Souf, and his last name is Gates, but he goes by Gene Dirty Souf. So how you doing, Gene?
I'm doing all right. Pleasure to be here. First of all, I want to thank y'all for this opportunity. And I'm just blessed to be here. And we're ready to get right into it.
All right, well, let's just start by how long have you been in Nashville and how did you get involved in the various enterprises that you're involved in?
Well, I've been in Nashville my whole life. I grew up on the west side of Preston Taylor.
All right.
And, you know, we kind of really had a little transition. We moved to the east side. But, I mean, I started promoting music with High C and Killer Music. We started just pushing this music thing. And I branched off and, you know, did the Dirty South Records thing. And now I'm currently, you know, doing this clothing line, Bosses Don't Follow, We Lead. I started in...
Hold on, bro. You gotta say that one more time. That might be a tattoo or something, bro. Say that one more time, bro.
It's a lifestyle. Bosses don't follow, we lead. It's a lifestyle, man. And what really made me lean toward that particularly is because, you know, there's so much, you know, going on in this world and society today, and especially Nashville, Cashville, we call it. But I just wanted to lean more to that way to really just show people, man, you can be your own boss and be your own leader. You know, you can lead your own way, man. You just gotta believe in yourself when nobody else don't believe in you. Just follow your dreams and make your vision a reality.
Okay, so you've been your own boss for pretty much your whole career, right?
Man, I've been pushing. I'm trying to get these checks. That's just where I'm at.
Right.
Okay. So let's talk a little about the clothing line. What types of things are involved in it, and when did that start?
Well, we started in 2013. I started in 2013, hooked up with Demetrius Designs. His name is Demetrius Davtrill, but I clicked up with him and told him my ideas, and he put something together for me. And I mean, we've been pushing ever since. But you know how the t-shirts, how the hoodies, how the beanies, the stocking caps, coffee mugs, styrofoam cups, the Letterman jackets, jogging suits, got the whole nine.
Okay.
Polo shirts, and I'm getting ready to, I ain't gonna say it on the air, but I got something new I'm finna get ready to drop.
All right.
So y'all stay tuned for that one.
Dirty South, man, you what's up with the what sizes though, man? You know, I'm a big dude. You know, I drink my water, just start walking. You know, go slim down, man. But I gotta know if you got the 3X though. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm 3X, man.
Alright.
So we got all sizes,
Alright.
small all the way up. You know, we can accommodate whatever.
Okay, let's talk some because you've been in the music scene, the local music scene here for a long time too. How would you describe it at this point?
Well, I mean, it's a lot of things that changed. The music game is not like it used to be, man. You know, I feel like, you know, just my opinion, you know, a lot of people, you know, the stuff they talk about is just not real, you know. I feel like, you know, just keep it real, man. Your daily struggles, what you go through, where you went from and what you got to, you know, that's where I'm at with it, man. But all that old hype and, you know, that unnecessary, man, you know, just be yourself. That's where I'm at with it, you know. Just a lifestyle, you know, and you know, that's why I bring y'all Heat Boy Kilo, you know, he got some motivation, man, you know, and he brush spitting it real. So shout out to Heat Boy Kilo. I know you listening, man. But you know, bro, he for real got the real music. He making records, you know. So that's where I'm at with that.
People are getting a lot of promotion, man. Everywhere I go, he's really getting out there in the hood, man.
Yeah,
like I was
Heat Boy getting the promotion. That's his producer right there, Train Tracks. I got Train in the studio with me, man. Shout out to Train Tracks. It's a movement, man. We getting to it. So y'all need some tracks, man. I'm gonna tell you, you better get them now. Email them at traintrack615@gmail.com.
Okay, so do you also do independent production and arranging and writing as well?
Well, nah, not really. I just lead more to just promotion and, you know, I can link up artists and, you know, come together on this and do that. You know, that's pretty much my background on it.
Okay. What was your inspiration for getting involved with in the music business, getting involved with music?
Well, you know, I always had a love for it, you know. So I linked up with High C, and you know, we actually won the Hip Hop in the Ville Awards when we dropped this project right here called Product of the Streets. You know, and it was all me pushing that record. You know, bro was incarcerated, so that was all me. You know, we won. That's when West had Hip Hop in the Ville. You know, and it was all me pushing that. But we won mixtape of the year with Product of the Streets. So after that, you know, I just, man, you know, I was like, man, I can do this thing, you know. So I branched off and really just started with Dirty South Records. So I'm in the process now. I'm working in the studio and about to get to it. I'm working on a little project in a couple months. So probably drop it around May or next year sometime. No rush.
Okay.
Gene, man. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Gene, man, I gotta ask you, man. Is it? What do y'all reckon now? Is it? I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you, man. Is it about the gangs? Is it about the dope money? Is it about the gals? I mean, what is? If you had to put it in a paragraph, man, what is Dirty South Records, man? What is y'all about? You know?
Dirty South Records, man. We really push anything, pop, rock, hip hop, whatever. You know, I ain't, you know, whatever. You know, we with it. You know.
Did you put your boy out? Did you put your man out? Heat Boy?
Nah. Heat Boy had his own. He did his own thing, man. You know. We're grinding up, man, from the ground up. So I salute, bro, real talk.
All right.
You know, one of the things I find interesting, the Americana Awards are held here, and it's a really, really big deal. It's become like a national thing. But there's nothing like that. There's no equivalent like that I know of for, let's just say, contemporary black music, for local black music. I mean, do you think, first of all, that there is a need for some type of national program or national celebration or anything that recognizes the national scene? And if so, how can that come about?
Can you repeat that for me, Mr. Wynn?
Oh, sure. Okay. I'll shorten it up. Okay. Do you see a need for a national type celebration that recognizes local national black music?
Yeah, most definitely. It's a lot of talent here, you know. And you know, everybody, we just get on one accord, man, we can really shake something. But it's a lot of talent here, and I feel like, you know, we not recognized, you know. And that's why, you know, I really just stay in my lane and push my lane, man, you know, real talk. And that's, you know, that's just really how I do it.
You know, the Southern Entertainment Awards started out here. They had it here for a couple of years, and then for a variety of reasons, they moved. And of course, they've had it now in a lot of other cities, Memphis and Tunica, Mississippi, and et cetera, et cetera. But you know, we have the CMAs, we have the Doves, we have the Americana Awards, but there's nothing here that recognizes black music.
Right.
You know, and I just find that's
strange right there.
That's a major problem. All right, now as a business person, what do you say to young blacks who are thinking about going into business for themselves? What would you advise them? How would you advise them?
Well, I would tell them this, if you have a vision, you have to believe in it. You may be the only one to believe in it and can see it, but that's enough. You just gotta believe in it and believe in you and work it until it happens.
Okay, all right. I noticed you got an LA cap. Are you a Dodger guy or are you just wearing the gear?
No, I'm just messing.
Oh, okay,
All
all right.
So man, let me ask you something, man. And I'm just, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you, man. And Eddie, you can jump in whenever you want to too. Young buck, keep his head up. He doing his situation or whatever, but he feel like he's been targeted by the U.S. Attorney's Office. And one thing that they haven't really talked about is the idea that there might be hip hop police here. And I ain't talking about, these dudes on the street, the snitching or whatever, cooperating, you know what I mean? Yeah. But they hip hop police anyway, they just plain police. But do you think that law enforcement, if you doing your thing, you got the record label, you making the music, that it's a possibility of you being targeted by the police?
Nah, I wouldn't necessarily say that, man. Really it's about what you stay away from.
Okay.
You stay away from trouble, man. Real talk. Trouble, stay away from you. Sometimes you can get caught up, though. Real talk. But
break it down. Go further with that.
Me personally, I stay away, man. I come out, I do my thing, man, and get out the way, But it's just so easy to get caught up in, some nonsense and hard to get out.
Mm-hmm.
So I just really just stay out the way, man. Come out, if I got something going on, I do it, and, that's pretty much it, man. I'm out the way.
One of the things that you read and you see in a lot of these situations, and I don't want to stereotype anything or overly simplify anything, but in many urban centers now, there is a problem with violence, okay, and crime, all right? And one of the things that you see and that you hear is that there's jealousy.
Right.
People see someone who's doing well, or they think they're doing well, and they target them. Now, you want to stay in the community and with what you're doing, okay? You're not interested in, I'm assuming, you're not interested in moving out to the suburbs or this, that, and the other. Do you have any concerns that if it is perceived that you are doing well, that you might become a target of crime or a target of violence?
Really, I hope not, I hope not, but, I really hope not, man, but, we just never know. The world's crazy right now, that ain't the words of people in the world, we rephrase that. But I hope not, man, real talk.
All right, I guess it's Gene Dirty South, and he's talking about a lot of things, and I hope that folks are getting the message, because you're not a graduate of, this is not a Wharton School or Harvard MBA, anything like that. And not to say that's what you got to be, but it's just, there's sometimes a impression that people put out that if you don't have an MBA from Yale, you can't go in business if you like, and you are a living proof that if you've got desire and you've got the will, and you're not going to stop.
Be self-motivated, self-driven, high expectations at all times, I didn't go to Yale, I went to Nashville State Community College.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's the point I want to make, and I'm glad that you said that. Now, what are some of the things that you are looking to do in the coming months?
Well, man, in the next coming months, I'm working right with my people out in New York G-Mix magazine. I got an issue 12 and issue 13 with them. Shout out to them in New York. They show me mad love, man. I'm working on the issue 15 with them right now. But up to come, man, I got really customers everywhere, man. Really talk. I got a couple in New Jersey, Indiana. I got one in Canada. I got my first customer in Canada. Man, email me, man, that tripped me out, but I'm still pushing, man. I'm trying to go worldwide with this thing.
Man, have you found that the merchandising has been more lucrative than the music itself?
Yeah.
It's weird, man. It's kind of, Wiz Khalifa. Khalifa, people don't even understand. Wiz ain't even just like a multi-platinum artist. But weed is worth about 15 million because of his merchandising. You know what I mean? And I ain't never seen nobody in Nashville wear no Wiz Khalifa. You know what I'm saying? But he worth $15 million.
Yeah.
And he at the concerts, they really go out of their way to push it. And for Prince, that's how, you know what I mean? That's how they gonna be tied up in court for a minute because all the money he made with the merchandising. The music, man, is all the little, what is it, Ron? Ancillary things?
Yes.
That's the thing that's really
Yeah.
pushing the income forward of these artists, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, we're gonna take our first break and we're gonna come back and hopefully we're gonna be able to hear a little of your music in the process. You're listening to Freestyle here on WFSK 88.1 FM.
Cool. See, shout out to C, man. CRoyRapLens. Follow on Instagram at CRoy615 and CRoyRapLens, man. In the studio down here at Fisk University. Let's get it in. Shout out to Train Tracks.
Okay, we're gonna come back in on one.
Man, just ready to get to it, and I'm working, man. And that's just ready to get on next one.
All right, we are joined for a few more minutes by Gene Souf, and let the audience know the two things that we heard, the one going out and one coming back in.
Well, the instrumental is Train Tracks, a producer. I got him in the studio with me, man. So my brother, man, we grew up together, man. So he really pushing, man. So we just like we brothers, man. We just everywhere. But yes, he a producer, man, in the city. B-Boy Kilo, producer, man. So much love to my homie, man. 100. And B-Boy Kilo's other two songs, man. Two radio edits, just he just dropped. Motivated by Circumstance. You can get it on Google Play, iTunes, man. Check them out on YouTube. B-Boy Kilo, man. 100.
Okay, as somebody who promotes music, what type of things do you look for in terms of artists that you promote?
Man, first off, they gotta be serious, I feel like I done wasted a lot of time, with people that's not serious, And so, first thing, you gotta be serious, man. And then another thing, you gotta be registered, man. Don't, I look for all that. We trying to get this big bread, you know what I'm saying? The big checks, you gotta be registered. I ask them off the rip, like who you register with? And 9 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, nobody, or they hesitate, So I'm like, man, you gotta get registered, man. That's it.
Okay, explain what is involved in the registration process, just so that people understand what you mean by. I know what you mean by registration, but
well, you register with ASCAP. That's like when the royalties come in, radio spins, all that club spins. Videos, all that, you know what I'm saying? But that's where you gonna eat at, you know what I'm saying? So you really gonna eat. So you wanna register, man. If I, it's like Train. I got Train here with me right now. He come, do a track for me. Me and bro gonna split it down the middle. He registered, I registered. So when I put a project out or whatever, we're gonna make sure he's straight. And that's his love, that's how it's supposed to be, And so if you got that paperwork right, man, you gonna eat.
Okay. If people are interested in getting in touch with you about anything, a clothing line, or they want you to promote a track, or whatever, or they want to just know what's happening with you, how do they get in touch with you?
Right now, if you're trying to get in the studio and you serious about what you're trying to do, you can email me right now at studiosession2016@gmail.com. If you're trying to get some clothes, I'm currently working on a website. So if you're trying to really get some gear, you can email me at getmygear@yahoo.com.
Okay. All right. Who are some of the people when you were just starting out, you would say were inspirations, or people that you looked to, or people who had been inspirations to you as you go along?
Well, as far as
mention some local dudes.
as far as music game, man, grew up on that pistol, cool, fresh, Serving the World, Click, Quantic Cash, that area right there,
Okay. And
people to motivate a lot of people, man. So you got City Paper, you got Bud. All these dudes came up afterwards, man. You mentioned some people, my people Serving the World, Click, man. They was some hard dudes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and what about as far as business? Were there people in business that you look to?
Well, I mean, you know, my clothing guy, you know, the Regional Designs, you know, me and him been working for a long time and just really seeing the quality of merchandise that, you know, he put out. So I reached out to him, you know, in 2013, and man, we've been rocking ever since, real talk, man. So, you know, shout out to him too.
Okay, and you were mentioning earlier some publications. If people want to read about some of the things you're doing, what are some of the things they can pick up?
Well, right now I got G-Mix Magazine, issue 12 and issue 13 is online. I have hard copies available, so if you're trying to get a hard copy, you can email me and I'll ship it to you, you know, free of cost, free shipping. So if you're trying to get a hard copy of either article, you know, I have 3 magazine articles out right now. Issue 12 and 13 in New York with G-Mix Magazine, and issue 14 with 100 Magazine. So if you're trying to get either copy, you can, you know, email me, studiosession2016@gmail.com. But if you want to just read it online, you can go online to gmixmagazine.madcloud.com, and you click on issue 12 and issue 13, and you can read it there for free.
All right, well, Gene, we want to thank you for coming up, bringing up the crew, and continued success with all of the things that you're doing. And one more time, give out that address again for people to get in touch with you.
Well, you can get at me, man, if you're trying to get in the studio and you're serious about your craft, we can work with you. Email me at studiosession2016@gmail.com. Studiosession2016@gmail.com.
All right, well, we thank you for coming up.
I appreciate y'all for the opportunity.
Our pleasure to have you. And we're going to take another break right now. You're listening to Freestyle on WFSK 88.1 FM.